Hello, friends. So today we are first time on live. Okay, so the live streaming is happening for the Gujarat's Lawn Tennis TV for the first time, especially for the subscribers. The topic I'm going to discuss is, there are 7 reasons why Indians are not in the Grand Slams top 32. Okay, one of them is self confidence. Now, whenever Indian goes to play some ATP high ranking tournaments, maybe 250, 500, 1000, generally the Indians are surrendered mentally to the environment, and they are not able to compete at the natural talent they are having. So the first reason is the self confidence. Yeah, of course, self confidence cannot be grown in a month or in a year. It is a longer process. Second is no motivation. Okay, Indians are having no motivation from the self, from the friends, from the families, from the society. Okay, that motivation can be in terms of finance, that motivation can be in terms of prizes, that motivation can be in terms of sponsorship, the motivation can be in terms of appreciation. Okay, so that is second, no motivation. Okay, and third is no education and no competition. So, by the time the Indian tennis player is educated, by the time the Indian tennis player gets competition, he crosses 26, 27. Okay, so the age, which is generally the European players, the Indian players, the European players, maybe the Asian players, maybe these American players, maybe Russians, they are entering into the Grand Slams. The age when the Indian players are completely educated about the tennis, when they are getting sufficient competition, they had reached almost around 27, 28. And after that, some aging effect comes. Okay, so this is the third reason, no education and no competition. The fourth is no more tournaments at the nearest country, so lots of traveling is required, and the tournament points are very less in their hand. So by the age, by the adulthood, the Indian tennis player is, just getting some points which can make them up to the qualifier round, and it's even very hard to get the qualifier round. Okay, so the reason is, another reason is, no more tournaments are there. The next reason what I found is no challenge at early age. So the challenge given to them, maybe by their academies, maybe at the state level, maybe at the national level, that is not sufficient to compete at around international levels. So no challenge at early age. So same, the criteria comes, the same reason comes when it is about no competition and no challenge is also given. By the way, Indians are very good in accepting the challenges. So this is there, that means they will do anyhow, because ultimately there is love for the nation is already there in the Indians. Another reason is the friends and family setup. So as the age grows, there is a demand from the family, from the friends, and they go and they need to have some social entertainment, and they have to settle down, and they have to go for the marriage ceremonies. They have to attend the some social functions, maybe, and repeatedly that is being argued by friends and relatives. And after some age, society and the circle try to impose, they start telling that now get settled socially, that means go for the marriage. And the foremost thing is, uh, people in India think, and that is tennis is an expensive game. Okay, tennis requires lots of money. Tennis requires lots of travel. Tennis requires lots of investment. Tennis has no rewards up to certain age. So, looking at the rewards, looking at the prize monies, etc., etc., uh, for an Indian, it becomes a very expensive game. So these are the 7 reasons why Indians are not able to compete into the Grand Slam around 32, top 32. Yeah, they enter sometimes in juniors, but from juniors to main, it is very difficult to get, because continuous tours, continuous participation in the top ranking tournaments, all these things are required. So it's very tough to achieve the top 32 Grand Slam players. And yeah, of course we have some of them, and that is in doubles. Doubles players we are having, that is Mahesh Bhupati is there, Leandro Pace is there nowadays, Rohan Bopanna is there, Sanya Mirza is also there. And so many times in interviews, Sanya has already told, Bopanna has also told, and Leandro Pace has also told, Mahesh Bhupati has also conveyed that the early education of tennis, early participation at the international tournaments and the top ranking tournaments, that is quite important if the Indians want to have Grand Slam final, or maybe in the top four for the main draw of Grand Slams. So this is for today. If you have any question after watching this video, you may drop in the comment. Thank you very much. Thank you.